Before we begin, please note that the information provided in this video is for educational purposes only and is not intended as financial, legal, or professional advice. The real estate market is subject to fluctuation and risk. The strategies discussed are based on our experiences and research, but results are not guaranteed and will vary based on individual effort, market conditions, and other factors. You should always consult with a qualified professional before making any financial or business decisions. 93%. Let that number sink in for a second. According to the National Association of Realtors, 93% of real estate agents in the United States quit the business within their first 5 years. 5 years of grinding, of hustling, of pouring your heart, soul, and savings into a dream, only to end up back at square one. Why? It's not because they aren't working hard enough. It's because they're playing a game that's rigged against them. They're told to buy leads from Zillow, only to find themselves in a digital knife fight with 10 other agents for a lead that's already been called 50 times. They're told to cold call, to spend hours dialing numbers from a list, facing rejection after rejection, feeling more like a telemarketer than a trusted advisor. They're told to door knock, to walk neighborhoods in the blistering summer heat or the freezing cold, hoping for that 1 in 1,000 chance of a friendly conversation. They hold open houses every single weekend, sacrificing time with their families, only to have nosy neighbors and tire kickers walk through, grabbing a free cookie on their way out. This is the traditional real estate hamster wheel. It's exhausting, it's expensive, and for 93% of people, it's a dead end. It's a business model built on hunting. Every single day, you wake up and you have to go out and find your next meal. If you stop hunting, you stop eating. There is no leverage. There is no scalability. There is only the grind. But what if I told you there's another way? What if you could build a business that hunts for you? A system that works 24/7 even while you're sleeping, on vacation, or showing properties to attract a steady, predictable stream of high-quality clients who already know who you are, already like what you stand for, and already trust you before you ever even say hello. Clients who reach out to you, asking if you have time to help them. This isn't a fantasy. This is the new reality of real estate in the American market, and it's powered by the single most powerful and most misunderstood tool at your disposal: social media. Now, before you click away, I know what you're thinking. Oh great, another guru telling me to post just sold graphics and dance on TikTok. Let me be crystal clear. This is not that. This is a 10-part masterclass designed to completely rewire your thinking and give you a step-by-step blueprint for building a client attraction machine. We're not talking about vanity metrics like likes and followers. We are talking about converting content into commissions. We're talking about building a real, sustainable, and profitable business that gives you your time and your life back. Over this series, you will learn the exact strategies that top 1% agents across the United States are using right now to dominate their local markets. We're going to dismantle the myth that you need to be a tech genius or a Hollywood actor to succeed on camera. We're going to show you how to create a month's worth of high-impact content in a single afternoon. We'll break down how to use platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and yes, even TikTok and YouTube to become the go-to real estate authority in your town. The digital mayor. The person everyone thinks of when they, or someone they know, even whispers the word real estate. This system works whether you're in a hyper-competitive market like Miami, Florida, a sprawling suburb of Dallas, Texas, or a small town in rural Montana. The principles are universal because they're based on human psychology, not fleeting algorithms. The fundamental problem with the old way of doing things, the cold calls, the door knocking, the paid leads, is that you are always starting from zero. Every interaction is cold. You have to spend the first 10 minutes just trying to convince someone you're not a scammer, that you're a legitimate professional they can trust. It's an uphill battle every single time. The new model flips this entire equation on its head. Instead of hunting, you become a farmer. You cultivate a community. You plant seeds of value every single day by creating simple, helpful content that answers the real questions your ideal clients are secretly typing into Google at midnight. Questions like, what are the best neighborhoods for young families in Austin? Or, how much does it really cost to sell a home in San Diego? Or, what are the biggest mistakes first-time homebuyers make? When you consistently show up and provide value, a powerful psychological shift occurs. You are no longer seen as a salesperson trying to get a commission. You become a trusted advisor, a guide, a local expert who is generously sharing your knowledge. You're building a relationship at scale with hundreds or thousands of potential clients simultaneously. So when the time comes for them to make a move, who are they going to call? The random agent whose postcard they threw in the trash last week? Or you, the person they feel like they already know, the expert who has been helping them for months without ever asking for anything in return? This is the difference between chasing business and attracting business. And it all starts with a critical mindset shift. You must stop thinking of yourself as a real estate agent who occasionally uses social media. From this day forward, you are a media company that happens to sell real estate. Your primary job is not to sell houses. Your primary job is to educate, inform, and entertain your community through media. The sales, the listings, the commissions, those are all byproducts of doing your primary job well. Think about it. The biggest brands in the world understand this. Nike doesn't just sell shoes. They sell the idea of athletic achievement. Apple doesn't just sell phones. They sell innovation and elegant design. You don't just sell four walls and a roof. You sell the American dream. You sell a community, a lifestyle, a future for a family. Your social media is the television channel for that dream. And you are the star, the producer, and the director. Now, I know this can sound intimidating. A media company? I just want to sell houses. I get it. But what if I told you that being a media company is actually simpler and takes less time in the long run than spending 3 hours a day cold calling? What if you could create a system where a single 1-hour video you film could generate more qualified, inbound leads over the next year than an entire month of open houses? That is the power of leverage. That is the power of what we're going to build together in this series. We're going to start by laying the foundation. Before you ever post a single thing, we need to get crystal clear on your brand. Not a logo or a color scheme, but your personal brand. What makes you different? Who, specifically, do you want to serve? Trying to be the agent for everyone makes you the agent for no one. We're going to help you find your niche, your unique voice, so you can stand out in a sea of sameness and attract the exact clients you love working with. From there, we'll dive into the content itself. We'll give you the content pillars, the frameworks, and the exact ideas you can use to create an endless stream of engaging posts and videos. We'll show you how to tell stories that connect with people on an emotional level, because real estate is, and always will be, an emotional business. People don't buy houses, they buy a feeling. They buy a new beginning. We'll teach you how to capture that on camera. Then we'll connect the dots. Creating content is great, but it's useless if it doesn't lead to conversations. We'll show you the simple, non-sleazy funnels you can build to turn your viewers into actual, tangible leads in your database. People who have raised their hand and said, "Yes, I want to talk to you." And finally, we'll show you how to systematize and scale the entire process, so it runs like a well-oiled machine, freeing you up to do what you do best: build relationships and close deals. This is your escape route from the 93%. This is your path to building a modern real estate business that serves you, instead of you serving it. The days of being a secret agent are over. In today's market, the agents who win are the ones who are willing to build in public, to share their knowledge, and to become the undeniable, trusted authority in their community. So the first question you need to ask yourself isn't, what should I post? The real question is, who do I want to become? Because the agent who's just a salesperson is going extinct. The agent who becomes the trusted local authority, they're about to own the next decade of real estate. And it all starts with changing how you see yourself in your business. The first step is defining your brand, and that's exactly where we're going next. So let's talk about brand. And right away, I know what half of you are thinking. You're thinking about logos, color palettes, and that perfect airbrushed headshot. You're thinking about the fancy business card you paid a designer $1,000 for. Let me be brutally honest with you. Nobody cares about your logo. Not a single client in the history of real estate has ever said, "You know, I was going to list my $1 million home with Sarah, but John's logo just had this incredible kerning on the font. I have to go with him." It doesn't happen. Your logo, your colors, your headshot. That's not your brand. That's your brand's uniform. It's the cover of the book. But what matters, what actually sells the house, is the story inside. Your brand is your story. It's the promise you make to your audience. It's the feeling people get when they hear your name. Is it trust? Is it expertise? Is it a feeling of being understood? Or is it just another real estate agent? In a sea of 1.5 million realtors in the United States, most agents are screaming the same thing. I sell houses. I'm number one. I have the best service. It's just noise. It's static. A strong brand cuts through that static like a laser. It doesn't shout to everyone. It whispers to the right one. So how do you build it? How do you go from being a generic agent to a recognized authority? It's not about being the best-known agent in your entire state. It's about being the only agent that comes to mind for a specific type of person with a specific type of need in a specific type of place. We're going to build your brand using a simple framework I call the 3 Ps: people, passion, and place. Get these 3 things right and you'll never have to cold call again. Let's start with the first P, people. Who do you serve? And if your answer is anyone buying or selling a home in my city, you've already lost. That's the single biggest mistake agents make. It's a scarcity mindset. You're afraid that if you focus on one group, you'll miss out on everyone else. The reality is the exact opposite. When you try to talk to everyone, you end up connecting with no one. Think about it. Is the message that resonates with the 25-year-old first-time home buyer looking for a downtown condo the same message that resonates with a 65-year-old couple looking to downsize to a single-story home in a quiet suburb? Absolutely not. Their fears are different. Their dreams are different. Their financial situations are different. The questions they're secretly typing into Google at midnight are completely different. You need to choose your person. Get radically specific. Are you the go-to agent for military families relocating to the base? Are you the expert for doctors and nurses who need to live within a 15-minute commute of the hospital district? Do you specialize in helping growing families find homes in the absolute best school districts? Do you serve divorced individuals navigating the difficult process of selling a shared home? Pick one. Just one to start. This doesn't mean you'll turn away other business that comes your way. It means all of your marketing, all of your social media content, is a magnet specifically designed to attract that one ideal client. You will become their person. When someone at the hospital says, "We're thinking of buying a house closer to work," your name is the one that pops up, because you are the expert in that world. You speak their language. You understand their unique challenges. You've gone from being a general practitioner to a heart surgeon. And who do you think gets paid more and has clients lining up out the door? Now for the second P, passion. This is where the magic happens. This is what makes you human. People don't do business with logos. They do business with people they know, like, and trust. Your passion is the bridge that builds that connection. I'm talking about what you are genuinely, authentically excited about outside of closing deals. Are you a foodie who knows the best taco truck in every neighborhood? Are you a fitness junkie who knows all the best hiking trails and running paths? Are you obsessed with craft beer, classic cars, mid-century modern architecture, dog parks, or local history? Whatever it is, that's your secret weapon. So many agents try to create this sterile, professional online persona that has all the personality of a beige wall. They hide their real lives because they think it's unprofessional. It's the most backward thinking in modern marketing. Your passions are what make you memorable. They are content goldmines. Imagine you're the agent who loves dogs. Your Instagram isn't just listed and under contract. It's videos reviewing the best dog parks in the city. It's an interview with a local vet. It's a guide to the most dog-friendly restaurants and breweries. You're not just selling houses, you're selling a lifestyle that your ideal client, other dog lovers, craves. And when it comes time for them to buy a house with a yard big enough for their golden retriever, who are they going to call? The generic agent with the perfect headshot? Or the agent they feel like they already know, the one who loves dogs as much as they do? It's not even a competition. Weaving your passion into your content does 2 things. First, it makes creating content fun and sustainable. You'll never run out of ideas. Second, it attracts your tribe. It builds a community around you that isn't just about real estate. It's about a shared interest. And when someone in your community needs an agent, you're not just a choice. You're the only choice. This brings us to our third and final P, place. This is where you dominate. You cannot be the #1 agent for all of Los Angeles. It's too big. The market is too saturated. But you can absolutely become the undisputed go-to expert for the neighborhood of Silver Lake. You can be the digital mayor of Silver Lake. You need to go micro. Your place isn't your city. It's a neighborhood, a suburb, a specific zip code, or even a particular condo building. Your goal is for every single person who lives in or wants to live in your place to know your name. How? By creating content that serves that specific community. You become the source of all information. What are the best coffee shops? What's the deal with the new construction on the corner? You interview the owner of the new Italian restaurant that just opened. You do a video tour of the local farmers market. You explain the nuances of the school zoning lines that nobody else understands. You talk about property tax rates, upcoming community events, and the pros and cons of living on one side of the park versus the other. You are providing immense value to the community with zero expectation of anything in return. You're not just a salesperson who swoops in when someone wants to transact. You are a part of the fabric of the neighborhood. You are the trusted local guide. When you combine these 3 P's, something incredible happens. You create a brand that is untouchable. Let's put it together. Your people are first-time homebuyers. Your passion is craft coffee. Your place is the North Park neighborhood of San Diego. What does your social media look like? Your content is the ultimate guide to buying your first home in North Park. It's a video series called Coffee and Condos, where you visit a different local coffee shop each week and talk about the listings within walking distance. It's an interview with a local mortgage broker about special programs for first-time buyers. You are no longer just an agent. You are the North Park first-time buyer specialist who happens to be the local authority on coffee. You've created a category of one. You have zero competition. This is the foundation. People, passion, place. This is your brand blueprint. It's your compass for every piece of content you will ever create. It ensures that everything you post is attracting the right people and positioning you as the only logical choice for them. It's how you stop chasing leads and start attracting clients who are pre-sold on you before they even pick up the phone. So you have the blueprint. You know who you're talking to, what you're going to talk about, and where your focus is. You've defined your people, your passion, and your place. But a blueprint is useless sitting on a desk. You need to actually build the house. You need the raw materials. You need a content strategy that brings this brand to life. And that's where most agents get stuck. They understand the theory, but then they open up Instagram and post another generic, Happy Monday graphic. The blueprint is worthless without a construction plan. So, in the next part, we're going to lay out that exact plan. We are going to reveal the 3 core types of content that will take your brand blueprint and build it into a lead-generating skyscraper. And I'll give you a hint. Not a single one of them is a just listed post. So let's talk about that skyscraper. Every great structure needs a solid foundation. And in the world of social media for real estate, that foundation isn't built with concrete and steel. It's built with community. This is our first content pillar. Community-centric content. This is the stuff that makes you the digital mayor of your town, not just another agent with a headshot. Think about it. Most agents use their social media like a digital billboard on the side of a highway. Just listed. Under contract. Call me for a free home valuation. It's all about them. Me. People tune that out. They drive right past it. The digital mayor, on the other hand, uses their platform like the town square. It's the hub. It's where people gather to find out what's happening. This content has absolutely nothing to do with selling a house, and everything to do with selling a lifestyle, the lifestyle of the community you serve. You are no longer just a real estate agent. You are the local ambassador. You're the guide. You're the person who knows the best place for tacos on a Tuesday, which park has the best splash pad for the kids, and where to get a decent cup of coffee at 6 in the morning. This is how you build what we call top-of-mind awareness, without ever shouting "buy from me." So what does this look like in practice? It's simple. Go interview the owner of that new bakery that just opened downtown. A 5-minute video on your phone is all it takes. Ask them their story. Feature their best-selling croissant. You're not just creating content. You're building a relationship with a local business owner who will remember you. And everyone who loves that bakery will see you as a supportive local figure. Another idea. Create a weekend update post every Friday. Looking for something to do in Scottsdale this weekend? The farmers market is back. There's live music at the Rusty Spur. And the high school football team has their first home game. Go Knights! You become the go-to resource for life in your area. You're providing value that has nothing to do with a transaction, which paradoxically makes people want to do a transaction with you. Stop posting pictures of houses and start posting pictures of the life people can live between the houses. That's the foundation. It's deep, it's strong, and it proves you're invested in the community, not just the commissions it generates. Now that our foundation is poured and set, it's time to build the framework. This is the structure that gives your skyscraper its height and its purpose. This is our second content pillar, educational content. This is where you stop being a salesperson and you start being the indispensable advisor. This is where you solve problems before people even know they have them. The average American only buys a house a few times in their entire life. The process is confusing, intimidating, and filled with jargon they don't understand. They are scrolling on their phones late at night, Googling things like, "What is an earnest money deposit?" or "How much do I really need for a down payment?" Your job is to be the answer to those questions before they even ask Google. You need to become their personal real estate encyclopedia. But, and this is critical, you have to do it in a way that's simple, clear, and doesn't make them feel stupid. No industry jargon. No complex charts. Just straight up, valuable information that empowers them. You are demystifying the single biggest financial decision of their lives. The trust that this builds is monumental. When you give away your knowledge for free, you're not losing a client, you're creating one. They'll see you as the expert, the authority. So when it's finally time to make a move, who are they going to call? The agent who just posts glamour shots of their listings, or the agent who spent the last 6 months teaching them everything they need to know? It's not even a contest. Let's get tactical. What kind of educational content actually works? Create a short video titled 3 Things First-Time Homebuyers in Texas Always Get Wrong. Break down the difference between pre-qualified and pre-approved in a 60-second reel. Make a simple graphic that explains the closing process, from offer accepted to keys in hand. Answer the questions your clients are constantly asking you. Can I buy a house with student loan debt? What's a home warranty and is it a scam? How property taxes work in Cook County, Illinois. Every single question you get in a client meeting is a potential piece of content. Your goal is for a potential client to binge watch your content and feel like they just took a masterclass in real estate. You're not just showing them homes, you're showing them the way home. That's the framework that makes your brand unshakable. Okay, we have our foundation of community and the strong framework of education. Our skyscraper is functional. It's solid. But right now, it's just another building in a crowded skyline. We need the penthouse. We need the rooftop pool. We need the thing that makes people stop, point, and say, wow, look at that one. This is our third and final content pillar, entertaining content. And let me be clear, entertaining does not mean you need to be a stand-up comedian or a professional dancer. Simply means showing your personality. It means being human. In a sea of stiff corporate headshots and perfectly staged listing photos, being relatable is a superpower. This is the content that builds a connection. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. The first 2 pillars build the know and trust. This one builds the like. This is where you let your guard down. It's the behind-the-scenes look. It's the funny, frustrating, and bizarre moments of being a real estate agent that everyone is curious about. This is the content that gets shared, that gets commented on, that makes people feel like they actually know you. Because when someone feels like they know you, they become a walking, talking advocate for your business. They'll bring you up at a barbecue. Oh, you're looking for a realtor? You have to follow my friend Sarah on Instagram. She is hilarious. They don't even call you an agent. They call you their friend. That's the power of personality. So what does this look like? It could be a day in the life video that shows the reality, the endless paperwork, the client who stood you up, the moment of pure joy when you hand over the keys. It could be a funny skit about the things buyers say versus what they actually mean. I'm looking for a turnkey starter home, translated to, I have a budget of $100,000 and I want a brand new mansion designed by Joanna Gaines. It's relatable. It could even be a tour of the craziest feature you've ever seen in a house, like a carpeted bathroom or a basement that looks like a 1970s time capsule. This is the content that stops the scroll. It's not about being unprofessional. It's about being authentic. You're selling a dream, but people want to buy it from a real person. Showing your personality, your humor, and your humanity is what transforms you from a faceless agent into a memorable brand that people are genuinely excited to work with. Community, education, entertainment, the foundation, the framework, and the penthouse. These 3 pillars are the secret. They work together to build a social media presence that doesn't just collect likes, it cultivates leads. Positions you as the undeniable go-to expert in your market. But knowing what to post is only half the battle. How often should you post? How do you mix these 3 types of content so you're not just posting about bakeries one week and interest rates the next? How do you build a system, a real content machine that works for you instead of you working for it? That's where the real magic happens. And in the next part, we're going to hand you the keys to that machine. We're going to build the perfect weekly content calendar that blends all 3 of these pillars into a seamless lead-generating strategy. All right, let's open up the blueprint. What you're about to get isn't just a list of ideas. It's a strategic 7-day framework. This is the operating system for your lead generation machine. Think of it like a workout plan. You don't just go to the gym and randomly lift things. You have a leg day, a chest day, a cardio day. It's structured for maximum results. Your content needs that same discipline, that same intention. So let's build your week. Grab a pen, open a note on your phone because you're going to want to write this down. We start with Monday. For most people, Monday is the start of the work week, a time for planning and getting serious. We're going to call it Market Update Monday. Your job on this day is to be the local economist, the data translator for your community. You go to your local MLS, you pull one or two key statistics for your specific town, county, or even a popular neighborhood. Is the average days on market shrinking? Are sale prices up 3% from last month? Is inventory still historically low? You take that data point, and you turn it into a simple, easy-to-understand piece of content. This isn't for other agents. It's for regular people. So instead of saying the median sales price has appreciated by 4.2% quarter-over-quarter, you say, great news for homeowners in Springfield. Your home is likely worth about 4% more than it was just 3 months ago. That's thousands of dollars in equity. See the difference? One is data, the other is meaning. This positions you as the expert with their finger on the pulse. It's pure value, Pillar 1. Next up, Tuesday. We're calling this 2-Minute Tip Tuesday. This is your home for short-form video. Reels, TikToks, YouTube Shorts. Your goal is to deliver one powerful, actionable tip in under 60 seconds. Think about the questions you get asked every single day. What's the first thing I should do before I even talk to a lender? What are 3 cheap curb appeal hacks that actually work? What's the biggest mistake first-time homebuyers make in today's market? You answer one of those questions. You stand in front of your phone, you speak with clarity and confidence, and you give away a golden nugget of information for free. This content is designed to be shareable. Someone sees your tip on staging a living room and immediately sends it to their friend who's thinking about selling. You've just been introduced to a potential new client through a warm referral, all from a 45-second video. This is Pillar 1 again, pure, unadulterated value. Wednesday is where we pivot. We call it Why We Love It Wednesday or Community Spotlight Wednesday. On this day, you are not a real estate agent. You are the unofficial mayor of your town. Your job is to sell the community, not just the houses in it. You go to that new coffee shop that just opened downtown and you do a short video review. You interview the owner of the beloved local hardware store. You post a beautiful carousel of photos from the best hiking trail in the county. You are showing people why they would want to live here. This does 2 incredible things. First, it builds deep roots and connections in your community. That coffee shop owner is now going to remember you. Second, it attracts people who value community, who are looking for a lifestyle, not just a property. You become synonymous with the town itself. This is a powerful play on Pillar 2, the community focus. Now for Thursday. This is your secret weapon. Testimonial Thursday. Or as I like to call it, Let Others Brag for You Thursday. Social proof is the most powerful marketing tool on the planet. On Thursdays, you share a win. It could be a simple graphic with a glowing quote from a past client. It could be a screenshot of a happy text message exchange. Better yet, it could be a short video you took with your clients on closing day, with their permission of course, where they share one thing they loved about working with you. This isn't you saying, I'm a great agent. This is a happy client saying, they were a great agent. It's 1,000 times more powerful. It builds trust and shows results, hitting that personal brand and authority pillar hard. Friday is for engagement. We call it FAQ Friday or Ask Me Anything Friday. This is where you hand the microphone to your audience. You can post a question sticker in your Instagram story saying, what's your biggest fear about buying a home right now? Or ask me anything about the local market. Then you spend the day answering those questions in video replies or subsequent posts. You are actively solving their problems in real time. This creates a powerful feedback loop. You're not just guessing what content they want, they are literally telling you. It builds a conversational relationship with your followers and provides immense value. Blending Pillar 1 and Pillar 3. That brings us to the weekend. Saturday and Sunday are a bit more flexible. This is your lifestyle and listings slot. On a Saturday, you might do a behind-the-scenes walkthrough of an open house you're hosting. Not a boring, stuffy virtual tour, but a real, authentic look. Hey everyone! I'm at 123 Maple Street and you have to see this backyard oasis. It is perfect for summer barbecues. You're selling the experience. Or maybe you're not working. Perfect. Post a picture of you and your family at the local farmer's market. Humanize yourself. Show that you live in and love the community you serve. This is where you can sprinkle in your listings, but always from a place of value and lifestyle, not just a sterile MLS data sheet. So let's recap. Monday, market data. Tuesday, quick tip. Wednesday, community love. Thursday, social proof. Friday, engagement. Weekend, lifestyle and listings. Do you see the rhythm? Each day has a purpose. Each day hits one of our core pillars. Now I know what you're thinking. That sounds like a ton of work. And you're right if you do it wrong. But the pros don't create content every single day. They batch it. You set aside 3 hours on a Monday morning. In that block, you film all 4 of your 2-minute Tip Tuesday videos for the entire month. You write out your 4 Market Update Monday posts. You schedule them. In one focus session, you can create a month's worth of Pillar 1 content. You can spend one afternoon a month going out and shooting your community spotlight content. This isn't about adding more work. It's about being more strategic with your time. Work smarter, not harder. And here's the most important rule that makes this entire calendar work. It's the golden ratio of social media for real estate. The 80-20 rule. 80% of your content, what you do Monday through Friday on this calendar, should be pure value. It should educate, entertain, and engage. It's about them, your audience, their questions, their community, their dreams. Only 20% of your content, maybe what you sprinkle in on the weekend, should be a direct sales pitch, a just listed post, an open house announcement. Almost every agent gets this backward. Their feed is 80 or even 100% sales pitches. It's an endless stream of listings, and they wonder why they get no engagement. It's because their feed is a billboard, not a community hub. By following this calendar, you naturally adhere to the 80-20 rule. You earn the right to post your listing because you've spent all week giving value. You've built an audience that knows, likes, and trusts you. An audience that is actually waiting to see the homes you're selling. This calendar is the framework. It's the what. Tells you what to post and when to post it. But that leads to the next multi-million-dollar question. How do you actually make the content? Specifically, how do you create those short-form videos for Tip Tuesday or your community spotlight that actually stop the scroll, grab attention in the first 3 seconds, and get people to watch all the way through? Because a great idea with poor execution is invisible. That's what we're diving into next. We're moving from strategy to creation. I'm going to give you the simple 3-part formula for creating short-form videos that don't just get views, but get you clients. This formula is deceptively simple, but I promise you 99% of agents get it wrong. They might nail one part, but they completely fumble the other 2. And in the world of short-form video, 2 out of 3 gets you nothing. 0. It's the equivalent of building a beautiful car with no engine. It looks nice, but it's not taking you anywhere. The formula is this: a scroll-stopping hook, a value-packed body, and a lead-generating call to action. Hook body CTA. That's it. Write it down. Tattoo it on your arm. This is your new Bible for content creation. Let's break down the first and arguably most important part, the scroll-stopping hook. You don't have 10 seconds to grab someone's attention. You don't even have 5. You have 1. Maybe 2 if you're lucky. In the first 2 seconds, the viewer's thumb is already deciding whether to keep scrolling or to give you a moment of their time. Your job is to make that decision an absolute, undeniable wait. What did they just say? Most agents start their videos like this. Hey guys, it's John from ABC Realty. And today we're touring this beautiful 4-bed, 3-bath home in Sunnyvale. And just like that, you've lost. You've lost to a video of a cat falling off a couch. Why? Because your opening was predictable, boring, and sounded exactly like every other agent on the planet. A scroll-stopping hook does not introduce. It interrupts. It breaks the pattern of mindless scrolling. It has to be a punch in the face. Metaphorically, of course. Here are 4 types of hooks you can use starting tomorrow. First, the contrarian hook. This is where you challenge a universally accepted belief in the real estate world. For example, instead of saying curb appeal is important, you say, curb appeal is the most overrated part of selling your home. Whoa. Suddenly, every homeowner who just spent a weekend mulching is going to stop and listen. They want to know if they wasted their time. Another one, stop going to open houses. It's the worst way to find your dream home. Every single person in the market for a home will pause on that video. Second, the U hook. This hook speaks directly to a specific person and their specific pain point. It makes them feel seen. For example, if you're a first-time homebuyer in Texas with less than $20,000 saved, you need to hear this. You've immediately qualified your audience. Anyone who fits that description feels like you're speaking directly to them. It's personal. It's urgent. Or, you're about to overpay for your home inspection. and you don't even know it. That creates instant intrigue and a little bit of fear of missing out. Third, the result first hook. Don't start with the process, start with the shocking result. Instead of a video titled "How We Staged This Home," you show a 30-second clip of the before and after with the hook being, "This one change got our sellers an extra $52,000. You show the result first, and then you spend the rest of the video explaining the process. People don't care about staging. They care about getting an extra $50,000. Lead with the benefit, not the feature. Fourth, the question hook. But not just any question. It has to be a question that the viewer desperately wants the answer to. Not, "Thinking of buying a home? That's weak. Try this. What does $600,000 actually buy you in downtown Austin versus the suburbs?" This creates an information gap in the viewer's mind, and they'll stick around to have you fill it. Or, "Is the American housing market about to crash again like it's 2008? That's a massive, emotionally charged question that everyone has an opinion on. Your hook is the gatekeeper to your entire video. If it fails, nothing else matters. So before you hit record, ask yourself, does this interrupt? Does it provoke curiosity? Does it make someone stop their thumb mid-scroll? If the answer is no, go back to the drawing board. Okay, so you've got their attention. You've landed the hook. Now comes the second part, the value pack body. This is where you have to deliver on the promise of your hook. And this is the part that builds trust. The cardinal sin most agents commit here is they turn the body of their video into a sales pitch. They start talking about themselves, their awards, their brokerage. Nobody cares. I'm going to say that again. Nobody cares. Viewers on social media are not there to be sold to. They are there to be served. Your content needs to follow the rule of the 3 E's. It must either educate, entertain, or empower. Let's start with educate. This is your bread and butter as a real estate professional. You are a fountain of knowledge. Share it freely. Don't hold back your best stuff. Create videos that teach people something they didn't know. For example, after the hook, you're about to overpay for your home inspection. The body of your video could be, "Here are the 3 most common non-essential upsells inspectors will try to add. Number 1. Radon and water testing, which is often unnecessary in our region. Number 2. You're giving them insider information. You're saving them money. You're building trust." Other educational topics could be, "How to read a seller's disclosure like a detective," or 3 property tax loopholes in Florida you've never heard of. Next, entertain. Not every video has to be a lecture. Real estate can be fun, weird, and fascinating. Take people on a journey. The hook could be, "You won't believe what we found in the basement of this 100-year-old home." And the body is you exploring a creepy, cool basement. Or do a series called The Weirdest Zillow Listing of the Week. This type of content showcases your personality and makes you relatable. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. Entertainment builds the like factor faster than anything else. Finally, empower. This is about giving your audience hope, confidence, and a clear path forward. So much of the real estate process feels intimidating, especially for first-time buyers or sellers. Your content can be the antidote to that anxiety. A video with the hook, "You think you can't afford a house in this market? Think again." Could have a body that explains 3 different down payment assistance programs in your state. You're not just giving information. You're giving them a possibility they didn't think they had. You are empowering them to take the first step. The key to all 3 E's is generosity. Give away your knowledge. Don't gatekeep it. People think if they give away all their secrets, no one will need to hire them. The opposite is true. When you give away that much value for free, people don't think, "Great, now I can do it myself." They think, "Wow, if this is what they give away for free, imagine the value I'd get if I actually hired them." Now for the final critical piece of the puzzle, the part that turns viewers into actual, tangible leads, the lead-generating call to action. This is where the money is made. You've hooked them, you've provided incredible value. Now what? Most agents end their videos with a weak, passive plea. Like and follow for more. That's a vanity call to action. It might grow your follower count, but it won't grow your bank account. Likes don't pay the mortgage. You need a direct, specific, and valuable call to action that moves the relationship off of social media and into your world. Your email list, your text messages, your CRM. The key is to offer something of value in exchange for their contact information. We call this a lead magnet. Instead of saying, "Call me if you want to buy a house," which is intimidating and screams commission breath, you offer a tool that helps them. Let's look at our previous examples. For the video on home inspection upsells, your CTA isn't "call me." It's, "I created a free one-page checklist with all the common inspection red flags for our area. If you want it, just comment the word inspect below, and I'll DM it to you." For the video about down payment assistance, the CTA is, "I've compiled a full list of all 7 down payment assistance programs available in Maricopa County, including the ones that don't even show up on Google. If you want a free copy of that list, DM me the word assist." See the difference? You're not asking them for something. You're offering them something. It's a continuation of the value you provided in the video. It's low friction. Commenting a word or sending a DM is a tiny, easy step for the viewer to take. But it's a giant leap for your business. Because every single person who comments inspect or DMs assist is a qualified, warm lead. They've raised their hand and told you exactly what they're interested in. Now you can start a private, one-on-one conversation, deliver the resource you promised, and gently guide them to the next step, whether that's a quick phone call or a buyer consultation. Your content is the magnet, and your call to action is the mechanism that captures the lead. Hook body CTA. Stop the scroll, build the trust, capture the lead. Master this simple 3-part flow, and you will stop being a real estate agent who just uses social media and become a real estate agent who monetizes it. So now you have the blueprint for every single piece of content you will ever create. But here's the million-dollar question, the one that separates the agents who get a few likes from the agents who get a flood of leads. Does that same hook, that same body, and that same call to action work the same way on Facebook as it does on Instagram? Does it work on LinkedIn? On TikTok? The answer is a resounding, unequivocal no. And ignoring this is like trying to speak English in Tokyo and getting frustrated when no one understands you. Every platform speaks a different language. The agent who wins isn't the one who shouts the loudest. It's the one who becomes a master translator. Think of it like this. Social media isn't one big party. It's a house with many different rooms. Facebook is the backyard barbecue. Instagram is the sleek, modern living room where everyone is showing off their vacation photos. LinkedIn is the home office where deals are being discussed. And TikTok? That's the chaotic, high-energy game room in the basement. You wouldn't walk into the home office and start doing a keg stand, and you wouldn't try to close a business deal in the middle of the game room. You adapt. You change your tone, your language, and your approach for the room you're in. Your content must do the same. Let's start with the big one, Facebook. The backyard barbecue. Who's here? Your Aunt Carol, your old high school buddy, the parents from your kids' soccer team, and a lot of people in your local community. The vibe is casual, familiar, and built on trust and recommendations. People come to Facebook to connect with people they know, and to get updates on their local community. They are not there for a hard sell. Pushing your new luxury listing with slick, corporate-looking graphics is like showing up to the barbecue in a tuxedo and trying to sell everyone life insurance. It's awkward. It doesn't fit the room. So how do you translate your hook body CTA for the Facebook barbecue? Your hook needs to be conversational. It needs to feel like a real person talking. Instead of stunning 4-bed, 3-bath colonial now available. Try a hook that sparks a conversation. We just listed a home in the Maplewood district, and you will not believe what the previous owners did with the backyard. Have you guys seen a bigger deck in this town? See the difference? One is an advertisement. The other is a conversation starter. It's a hook that invites people in. Your body content on Facebook can be longer, more personal. This is where you tell stories. People at the barbecue want to hear stories. Tell the story of the first-time homebuyers you just helped, the challenges they faced the moment they got the keys. Don't just post a picture of them smiling. Write a heartfelt paragraph about their journey. Share a personal story about your favorite local coffee shop or park. Write a detailed market analysis, but frame it as, "Here's what I'm seeing happen in our town's market, and I wanted to share it with you all." You're not a faceless corporation. You're the local expert, the neighbor who just happens to be brilliant at real estate. And your call to action? It has to be soft. It has to be a natural next step in the conversation. Instead of "click here for a free home valuation," try "prices in the Northwood area have been really surprising lately." If you're even a little bit curious about what your home might be worth in this market, just comment "curious" below, and I'll shoot you a private message with some info. No pressure at all. It's an invitation, not a demand. The real secret weapon on Facebook, of course, is groups. Joining and participating in local community groups, parenting groups, neighborhood watch groups, hobby groups, and just being a helpful human being is the single most powerful lead generation strategy on the platform. Answer questions about schools, recommend a good plumber, and when someone asks a real estate question, you'll be the trusted voice they turn to. You're not selling, you're serving. And on Facebook, serving is the best way to sell. Now let's leave the barbecue and walk into that sleek, modern living room. Instagram. The vibe here is completely different. It's an art gallery. It's a visual-first world of aspiration, aesthetics, and inspiration. People come here to be wowed, to be inspired, to see beautiful things. That long text-heavy post that worked wonders on Facebook? It's a ghost town on Instagram. Here, your photo or your video is the main event. The text is just the caption. Your hook on Instagram isn't the first sentence. It's the image itself. It has to be scroll-stopping. A jaw-dropping twilight photo of a property. A beautifully designed carousel post with a bold headline like, 3 lies every home seller believes. A fast-paced, engaging reel showing the top 5 most overlooked flaws in a new construction home. If the visual doesn't grab them in half a second, they are gone forever. Low-quality, blurry photos are the equivalent of showing up to the art gallery with a crayon drawing. You will be ignored. The body of your content on Instagram is built through a combination of stunning visuals and a compelling caption. Use carousel posts to tell a story in 5 to 10 slides. Slide 1 is the hook, the bold statement. Slides 2 through 9 provide the value, the tips, the story. Slide 10 is the call to action. For Reels, your body is the quick, valuable information you deliver in 15 to 30 seconds. Think quick tips, neighborhood tours, myth-busting. But the real magic of Instagram is in the duality of the feed and the stories. Your feed is your polished, professional art gallery, your highlight reel. Your stories are the behind-the-scenes documentary. This is where you show the messy reality, the flat tire on the way to a showing, the pre-listing chaos. You without makeup, drinking coffee and talking about your day. This raw, authentic content builds a powerful, personal connection that the polished feed can't. They come for the beautiful homes on your feed, but they stay for the real person they meet in your stories. And your call to action on Instagram can be much more direct. The culture of the platform is built around it. Link in bio is the unofficial motto of Instagram. Because you've already delivered the visual wow factor, people are primed to take the next step. Want my complete list of 10 staging secrets? DM me the word secrets, and I'll send it right over. Ready to see this home in person? Tap the link in my bio to schedule a private tour. The CTA is clear, direct, and easy to follow. You aren't being pushy. You're directing traffic that you've already earned with your high-quality visual content. Do you see the power in this? The exact same goal, generating a seller lead, requires 2 completely different languages. On Facebook, you tell a personal story about the market, ask a question, and invite people into a soft conversation in the comments. On Instagram, you create a visually stunning reel about the #1 mistake sellers make, and direct them to a powerful free seller's guide in your bio. Same goal, different rooms, different languages. The agent who just copy-pastes the same message across both platforms gets ignored on both. The agent who takes the time to translate, to adapt their hook, body, and CTA for the culture of the room they're in, that is the agent who dominates their market. We've cracked the code on the backyard barbecue of Facebook and the art gallery of Instagram, the 2 platforms where most agents spend all their time. But there's another room in the house. A room most agents are either completely terrified of or are secretly using to generate leads so fast it would make your head spin. It's that chaotic, high-energy game room in the basement. In the next part, we are diving headfirst into the powerful, misunderstood, and wildly profitable world of TikTok. And I'm going to show you why this platform you might think is just for dancing kids could be the single biggest opportunity for real estate agents in America today. And here's why that statement isn't an exaggeration. It's a fundamental truth about where attention is in 2024. Let's address the elephant in the room right away. You hear TikTok, and you picture teenagers doing synchronized dances. You think, my clients are serious professionals, families looking for homes. They're not on TikTok. And 10 years ago, you would have said the exact same thing about Facebook. 5 years ago, you would have said it about Instagram. Every agent who got in early on those platforms built an empire. Every agent who waited, who dismissed it as a fad, is now playing a desperate, expensive game of catch-up. The idea that TikTok is just for kids is a multi-million-dollar misconception that is actively costing agents deals every single day. The data is undeniable. Over a third of TikTok users in the United States are over the age of 30. 150 million Americans are on the platform. Think about that number. That's nearly half the country. Do you really believe that not a single one of them is looking to buy or sell a home in the next year? The fastest growing demographic on the platform is 35 to 55-year-olds. These are your prime clients. They are there scrolling, learning, and being entertained. The only question is, are they going to see you? But the demographics are only half the story. The real magic, the reason TikTok is a nuclear-powered lead generation machine, is its algorithm. On Facebook or Instagram, when you post something, who sees it? Mostly, it's the people who already follow you. You're basically talking to the same room of people over and over again. To reach new people, you have to pay. You have to boost posts, run ads, and fight an algorithm that's actively trying to get you to open your wallet. TikTok flips that entire model on its head. Its entire purpose is discovery. The For You page isn't based on who you follow. It's a hyper-intelligent engine designed to show you content it thinks you'll love, regardless of who made it. This means you, as a real estate agent with a brand new account and 0 followers, can post a video today, and if it's good, TikTok's algorithm can serve it to 10,000, 100,000, even 1 million potential clients in your local area for free. It is the single greatest equalizer in the history of digital marketing. It's not about your follower count. It's about your content quality. So what does good content look like for a real estate agent in the American market? It's not what you think. It's not polished corporate videos with drone shots and a slow, boring voiceover. That stuff dies on TikTok. The platform craves authenticity, craves value, craves a human connection. So let's break down the 4 content pillars that will make you the go-to agent in your city. Pillar number 1. Become the digital mayor of your town. This is the most important concept. Before you are a real estate agent, you are a local expert. People are moving to Austin, to Boise, to Tampa. They don't just want to see houses. They want to know what it's like to live there. Your content should answer that question. Stop talking about interest rates and start talking about life. Create short, snappy videos like the top 3 hidden gem coffee shops in Scottsdale, my favorite dog parks in suburban Denver, a weekend itinerary for someone visiting Raleigh for the first time, the pros and cons of living in the North Dallas suburbs that nobody tells you. You are providing immense value to people before they even think about needing an agent. You're building trust and authority. So when the time comes for them to find a home, who are they going to call? The random agent on a billboard? Or the friendly, knowledgeable local expert they've been watching on TikTok for 6 months? It's not even a contest. Pillar number 2. The house tour reimagined. Your standard 3-minute walkthrough video is dead. Nobody has the attention span for it. On TikTok, you have 3 seconds to grab someone. You need to lead with a hook. Instead of "Welcome to 123 Main Street," you start with, "You will not believe what's hidden in the basement of this suburban Chicago home." Or, "This is the most insane backyard I've ever seen in a Miami listing." Or, "They're asking how much for this 800 square foot condo in San Diego." Pick the single most interesting, unique, or controversial feature of a property and make that the entire video. A 15-second clip of a secret bookshelf door, or a stunning rooftop view, or an unbelievably weird bathroom design will get 1,000 times more engagement than a slow pan of a beige living room. Use trending sounds. Add bold text on screen. Make it feel native to the platform. You're not creating a commercial. You're creating a moment of discovery. Pillar number 3. Demystify the process. This is where you build unshakable trust. Buying or selling a home is terrifying for most people. It's the biggest financial decision of their lives, and it's filled with jargon and confusing steps. You can become their trusted guide by creating simple, educational content that answers their biggest fears. Think of every question a first-time homebuyer has ever asked you, and turn each one into a 30-second video. What's the difference between pre-qualified and pre-approved? 3 red flags to look for during a home inspection. How to read a closing disclosure in 60 seconds. What is an earnest money deposit and can you lose it? These videos position you as the teacher, the expert, the one who has the answers. They are incredibly shareable and savable, which signals to the algorithm that your content is valuable. When a person has watched 10 of your videos explaining the process, you've already built more rapport and trust with them than any other agent could in a 30-minute phone call. And finally, pillar number 4, show the human. This is your personal brand. People work with people they know, like, and trust. TikTok is the perfect platform to show the person behind the profession. This doesn't mean you have to dance. It means showing the behind the scenes. A day in my life video showing you prepping for an open house, grabbing coffee between showings, and drowning in paperwork at 9 p.m. A funny clip about a ridiculous request a client had. A heartfelt story about helping a young family find their first home. This is the content that makes you relatable. It shows your personality, your work ethic, your sense of humor. It transforms you from a generic real estate agent into a specific person that someone feels like they know. In a sea of agents all competing on commission and experience, the agent who can build a genuine human connection online is the one who will win. So how do you actually do it? The formula is simple. First, a powerful hook in the first 3 seconds. Start with a question or a bold statement. Stop scrolling if you're thinking of moving to Texas. Second, use text on the screen. Most people watch videos with the sound off. Your key points need to be readable. Third, use trending audio. Don't fight it. Using a sound that's currently popular is like strapping a rocket booster to your video. It tells the algorithm to show your video to everyone who has engaged with that sound. It's a free distribution hack. And fourth, your call to action isn't "call me for a free consultation." It's "follow for more tips on living in Phoenix," or "comment your biggest home buying question below." The goal is to build a community, to start a conversation. The leads will come from that conversation, naturally and organically. This isn't about going viral overnight. It's about consistency. 3 to 5 short videos a week, rotating between these 4 pillars. Be the digital mayor. Reinvent the house tour. Demystify the process. And show the human behind the license. If you do this, you won't just be chasing leads anymore. You'll be building an audience, a community, a brand that attracts clients to you, ready to work with the only agent they feel they already know and trust. This is the new frontier, and it's wide open for the taking. But this explosive growth isn't limited to just TikTok. There's another platform, one you probably use every day but are leveraging all wrong, that can turn your visual content into a sophisticated, high-end portfolio that attracts a wealthier, more established clientele. And that's Instagram. Think about it. Where do people go to visually curate their ideal life? Where do they follow brands like Architectural Digest, Sotheby's, and high-end designers not just to browse but to aspire? It's Instagram. Most agents get this platform catastrophically wrong. They treat it like a digital garage sale, posting grainy, just listed graphics, blurry photos from their phone, and generic holiday greetings. They're essentially shouting into a void, wondering why the only engagement they get is from other agents and their mom. The reason is simple. They've misunderstood the assignment. Instagram, when used for high-end real estate, is not a social network. It is a digital art gallery. It's a portfolio. It is your personal magazine, and you are the editor-in-chief. The affluent client isn't scrolling Instagram to find a bargain. They're scrolling for inspiration, for validation of their taste, and to discover professionals who operate on their level. Your feed needs to be the place where they find that. So let's tear down the old approach and build the new one, pillar by pillar. The first pillar is the visual language of luxury. This is non-negotiable. If your photos and videos don't look like they were ripped from the pages of a luxury design magazine, you've already lost. This means investing in professional photography, not your cousin with a nice camera, but a dedicated architectural photographer who understands light, composition, and how to make a space feel both grand and inviting. It's the difference between a picture of a kitchen and an image that sells the dream of family gatherings and gourmet meals. Your videos, especially your reels, need to be cinematic. Ditch the frantic, shaky cam walkthroughs. We're talking smooth, gliding shots on a gimbal, sweeping drone footage that captures the property not just as a building, but as part of a stunning landscape. Focus on the details that whisper quality. The grain of reclaimed wood, the reflection in a polished marble countertop, the way sunlight pours through a floor-to-ceiling window at golden hour. The goal isn't to show everything. It's to evoke a feeling of peace, of success, of "I belong here." The second pillar is the content itself. Your gallery can't just be pretty pictures. It needs a narrative. I call this the 3 E's of high-end content: expertise, exclusivity, and elegance. Let's start with expertise. Your captions are where you prove you're more than just a key-turner. Instead of writing, "Beautiful 4-bed, 3-bath home with a big backyard," you elevate the conversation. You write, "A masterclass in transitional architecture. This 4-bedroom residence blends classic East Coast charm with modern California living. Notice the coffered ceilings in the great room, a detail that adds immense character, and the La Cantina doors that create a seamless indoor-outdoor flow to the resort-style backyard." You're not just listing features, you're educating your audience. You're demonstrating a deep understanding of design, architecture, and value. Talk about the history of a neighborhood. Explain the difference between quartzite and granite. Break down a complex market statistic in a simple, elegant way. This positions you as a trusted advisor, the person they call when they have a real question, not just when they want to see a house. Next, exclusivity. High net worth individuals are drawn to what others can't have. Your Instagram should be their key to that world. This means showcasing coming soon listings before they hit the MLS. It means sharing insights from a private neighborhood tour. Maybe it's a post captioned, "Had the privilege of previewing an off-market estate in the hills today. The view from the infinity pool was breathtaking. For my clients looking for ultimate privacy, this is one to watch." You're creating an inner circle. You're telling the world that following you provides a tangible advantage. It's not just content, it's insider information. Finally, elegance. This is the tone that ties everything together. It's the impeccable grammar in your captions. It's the clean, professional design of any text you overlay on a video. It's the way you present yourself on camera. Poised, confident, and articulate. There is no room for slang, for messy backgrounds, or for low-energy presentations. You are a luxury brand, and every single post is an advertisement for that brand. Elegance builds subconscious trust. It signals to the discerning buyer that you handle everything in your business with the same level of care and sophistication that you put into your Instagram feed. Now let's talk about the different formats, because your grid, your stories, and your reels each have a unique job. Your grid is the museum, the permanent collection. It is meticulously planned, visually cohesive, and timeless. This is where your best photography, your cinematic property tours, and your deepest expert insights live. Someone should be able to land on your profile and, in 9 squares, understand exactly who you are, what you sell, and the quality you represent. Your Instagram stories, on the other hand, are the behind-the-scenes documentary. This is where the polished veneer of the grid can be peeled back, just a little. Stories are for showing the process. A walkthrough of a property before it's been staged. A quick video from a home inspection, explaining a key finding. An Ask Me Anything session where you answer questions about the market. It's more personal, more immediate, and it builds a powerful human connection. Your followers see the polished final product on the grid, and then they see the hard work and expertise that goes into it in your stories. This combination is magnetic. It builds both admiration and rapport. And what about reels? For the luxury market, reels are not for pointing at text bubbles or dancing to trending sounds. Think of them as movie trailers. They are 15 to 30-second, high-impact visual poems. A reel could be a series of rapid, beautiful cuts of a single architectural feature. A floating staircase, for example, set to a powerful piece of classical music. It could be a time-lapse of the sunset from a penthouse terrace. The goal of a luxury reel is to stop the scroll with sheer beauty and intrigue. It's a visual appetizer that makes someone want the main course, driving them to your profile, to the link in your bio, or to send you a direct message. That brings us to the final piece of the Instagram puzzle: engagement and outreach. Your hashtag strategy needs to be as sophisticated as your content. Forget generic tags like #real-estate. You need to target the affluent user's digital footprint. Use a mix of hyperlocal tags like #AspenLuxuryHomes or #Miami Beach Waterfront. Combine them with niche lifestyle tags that your ideal client follows, like #Architectural Digest, #RobReport, #Equestrian Life, or #Yachting. You're not just trying to be found by people looking for a house. You're trying to be discovered by people living the lifestyle you're selling. Geotag your posts at high-end locations, not just the property address, but perhaps a renowned local country club, a Michelin-starred restaurant, or a private marina. You are strategically placing your content in the digital spaces your target demographic already occupies. The call to action on Instagram for a luxury audience is never a hard sell. It's an invitation. It's subtle, confident, and exclusive. Instead of "call me to buy this house," it's for a private viewing. The link is in our bio. Or even better, we are curating a private list of off-market coastal properties. Send a direct message with the word "coast" for access. This reframes the entire dynamic. You are not a salesperson chasing a lead. You are a curator offering an opportunity. By transforming your Instagram from a random collection of posts into a curated, high-end gallery, you change the entire conversation. You stop competing on price and start competing on expertise and taste. You attract a clientele that values your guidance and is willing to pay for it. But creating beautiful content is only half the battle. If you're not actively turning those likes and views into conversations and clients, you're just running a free art museum. In the next part, we're going to break down the exact DM scripts and engagement strategies to convert high net worth followers into 6- and 7-figure commission checks. Starting with a platform you think is just for business suits and resumes, LinkedIn. Forget everything you think you know about LinkedIn. It is not a boring digital resume cabinet. It is the single greatest, most underutilized database of high net worth individuals and decision makers in the United States. While other agents are fighting for scraps on Instagram, the real money is being made in the quiet, professional corridors of LinkedIn. This is where CEOs, surgeons, law firm partners, and venture capitalists actually spend their time online for business. They're not looking at memes, they're making connections that will fund their next company, hire their next VP, or find their next multi-million-dollar home. And you're going to be the one to sell it to them. The first step is to stop looking like a real estate agent. Your LinkedIn profile is not your resume. It's your professional landing page. Your headline should not say real estate agent at ABC Realty. Nobody cares. Your headline is a solution to a problem. It should say something like, helping tech executives seamlessly relocate to the Bay Area, or luxury real estate advisor for medical professionals in Scottsdale. Instantly, you've defined your niche and your value. Your About section is the most important piece of real estate on your profile. It's not a list of your accomplishments. It's a sales letter. Start with your client's pain point. Moving to a new city for a demanding job is one of life's most stressful events. Finding the right home, in the right school district without sacrificing your valuable time, can feel impossible. Then position yourself as the guide. For the last 10 years, I've served as the trusted advisor for executives from companies like Google, Apple, and Oracle, turning their chaotic relocation process into a white-glove, streamlined experience. Use testimonials. Use data. Tell a story. End with a clear call to action. If you're considering a move to your city, send me a direct message for a confidential consultation. Now, who do you connect with? This isn't about spamming every person you see. This is surgical. Create a Dream 100 list. Who are the 100 people in your city who, if they knew your name, could change your career? Think bigger. Don't just connect with other agents. Connect with the people who work directly with your ideal clients before they even think about moving. Estate planning attorneys, high net worth financial advisors, heads of human resources at major corporations that are relocating employees to your city, private bankers. These are your referral gold mines. When you send a connection request, never, ever use the generic LinkedIn message. It screams spam. Personalize it. Hi Sarah, I saw that your firm name, just announced a major expansion in Austin. As a real estate specialist who works with relocating executives in the tech sector, I've been following your company's growth. I'd love to connect and follow your journey. It's professional, it's specific, and it shows you've done your homework. Once connected, you do not pitch them. I repeat, you do not pitch them. That is the kiss of death. Your content does the selling for you. On LinkedIn, you are not a salesperson. You are a market expert and economic analyst. Your content should reflect that. Stop posting just listed flyers. Instead, post a detailed analysis of your local market report. Title it, 3 Trends Every Dallas Homeowner Needs to Know About in Q4. Create a case study. How we secured an off-market property for a surgeon relocating to Houston, saving her $150,000. Film a short video breaking down the pros and cons of 3 different affluent neighborhoods. This is content that provides immense value and positions you as the undisputed authority. Someone who understands the market on a macro level, not just someone who opens doors. Now for the DMs. The direct message on LinkedIn is a sacred space. It's the digital equivalent of walking into a C-suite office. You must act accordingly. The goal is not to get a client in one message. The goal is to start a relationship. After they accept your connection request, send a simple no-ask message. Thanks for connecting, John. I really value the insights you share about the financial sector. Looking forward to learning from your posts. That's it. You've planted a flag. A week or 2 later, add value. Find an article from the Wall Street Journal or your local business journal that's relevant to their industry. Send it over. Hey John, saw this piece on commercial real estate trends in the financial district and thought of you. Hope you find it interesting. You are now a valuable resource, not a pest. The final step is the soft ask. After a few value-add touchpoints, you send this, John, my team and I are compiling a private executive relocation guide to your city for a select few of our clients. It covers everything from school districts to off-market opportunities. Would you be open to me sending you a complimentary copy when it's ready? The answer will almost always be yes. You have now moved from a random connection to a trusted advisor providing exclusive, high-value information. The next time he or one of his millionaire clients needs an agent, who do you think he's going to call? Now let's shift gears. While LinkedIn is the boardroom, Instagram is the high-end social club. The strategy has to be completely different. It's less about formal analysis and more about personal connection and lifestyle. Your DMs here are not about business reports. They're about building genuine rapport. The single most powerful way to start a conversation on Instagram is by replying to someone's story. It's a warm, natural entry point that doesn't feel like a cold pitch. It slides into their DMs as a response to something they chose to share, making them infinitely more receptive. The script is simple because it has to be authentic. If a high-net-worth individual you follow posts a picture of their dinner at a fancy local restaurant, your reply isn't, "Hey, are you looking to buy a house?" It's, "Amazing choice. Their sea base is life-changing. If you love that spot, you have to try the new Italian place, Carbone, next time." You're not an agent. You're a local connoisseur, a connector. You're building common ground. If they post a picture of their kids at a soccer game, you reply, "That's awesome. My son plays in the same league. It's crazy this year, right?" You're a fellow parent. If they post a travel photo from Aspen, "Wow, incredible shot. The skiing must be perfect right now. I'm officially jealous." You're a fellow human being. The goal is to have a normal human conversation. Let the conversation die naturally. You've made contact. The magic happens in the follow-up. A week, 2 weeks later, you have a reason to re-engage. You see a new listing in the exclusive neighborhood they live in. You slide back into the DMs. "Hey Mark, this is totally random, but a stunning new property just came on the market down the street from you. It has a backyard that made me think of your posts about wanting a new pool. Not sure if you're even thinking of moving, but I thought you'd appreciate seeing it as a neighbor. Here's the link." It's low pressure, it's thoughtful, it's relevant, and it's hyper-personalized. But what about the cold DM on Instagram? This is the expert-level move. It can work, but it has to be executed with absolute precision. Your standard "Hi, I'm a realtor" will get you blocked. You need a pattern interrupt. You need to lead with a specific, genuine compliment and social proof. Let's say you want to target homeowners in a specific luxury building. You find a resident's public profile. Your DM should be something like this. "Hi Jessica. Hope you don't mind the message. My name is your name, and I'm a real estate specialist who focuses exclusively on the building name. I wanted to reach out because I just sold Unit 15B for the highest price per square foot in the building's history. With the way the market is moving, the values in your building are skyrocketing. If you're ever just curious about the new number your unit could command, I'd be happy to put together a confidential one-page valuation for you. No strings attached. Just thought you'd find the information valuable as a homeowner there." Let's break down why that works. It's specific. Unit 15B. It provides massive social proof, highest price per square foot. It offers pure, unadulterated value, confidential valuation. And it has a frictionless call to action, no strings attached. You've gone from a cold interruption to a welcome bearer of good financial news. Across both platforms, LinkedIn and Instagram, the golden rule is this: lead with value, not with your needs. Your DMs should feel like a gift, not an invoice. You are giving market intelligence, local recommendations, and insider information. In return, you will get trust. And in the world of high-stakes real estate, trust is the only currency that matters. We've now built the engine piece by piece. We have the content strategy to attract followers, and we have the exact scripts to turn those followers into warm conversations. But let's be honest, who has the time to manage hundreds of these conversations across multiple platforms every single day? How do you scale this from 1 or 2 leads a month to a predictable, automated system that generates clients while you're out showing properties, or even while you're on vacation? In the final part of this series, we are going to build the machine. We're not just putting all the pieces together, we're putting them on autopilot. We're going to fuse content, engagement, and outreach into a self-sustaining system that turns your social media from a daily chore into a client-generating empire that runs 24/7. This is the part that separates the 6-figure agent from the 7-figure real estate mogul. This is where we build the machine. We've gathered all the parts, the high-value content, the authentic engagement, the strategic outreach. Now, we assemble them into a perpetual motion engine. Think of it as a flywheel. Your content is the first heavy push. Start slow. You post a great video, a few people see it. They engage. That engagement tells the algorithm, hey, this is good stuff, so it shows it to more people. More people see it, more people follow you. Now you have a bigger audience for your next piece of content. That next push on the flywheel is easier. Your new followers engage, but also your outreach strategy brings in new people who see your valuable content and decide to follow. The wheel spins faster. The leads start coming in through your DMs and your calls to action. You close a deal. That client gives you a glowing testimonial. What is that testimonial? It's a brand new, high-trust piece of content that you feed right back into the machine. You push the flywheel again, but this time, it's spinning so fast it barely needs your effort. This is the ecosystem. It's the difference between hunting for every single meal and building a self-sustaining farm that feeds you and your family for generations. So, how do we build the mechanics of this farm? First, we systematize your content creation and distribution. Stop waking up and thinking, what should I post today? That is amateur hour. Professionals build a content assembly line. You're going to batch create your content. You will dedicate 1 day, maybe 2 days a month, to creating all of your core video and written content for the entire month. You film your market updates, your community spotlights, your Q&A sessions all at once. Then, you or an assistant will chop that content up. One 10-minute YouTube video becomes 10 60-second short-form videos for Reels and TikTok, a detailed blog post for your website to capture SEO traffic, a carousel post for Instagram breaking down the key points, and a series of tweets with powerful quotes from the video. You've just turned 1 unit of effort into 20 or 30 different marketing assets. Next, you automate the distribution. You use a scheduling tool, Meta Business Suite, later Buffer, it doesn't matter which one, and you load up your entire month's worth of content. Your posts are now going out consistently at the optimal times every single day, whether you're at a closing, on vacation, or sick in bed. Your presence is constant. Your authority is growing on autopilot. This isn't about being lazy. It's about strategic allocation of your most valuable resource, your time. Your time is better spent negotiating a $500,000 deal than trying to figure out the right hashtags at 9 p.m. on a Tuesday. Let the system handle the predictable so you can handle the profitable. Now for the most critical piece of automation: lead capture and nurture. A DM from an interested buyer is worthless if it gets buried in your inbox. This is where you connect your social media to a customer relationship manager, a CRM. This is non-negotiable. When someone fills out a Facebook lead ad form, you don't want that lead sitting in a spreadsheet. You want it instantly and automatically injected into your CRM. You can use a tool like Zapier to create a bridge, a zap, that says, when a new lead comes from Facebook, immediately create a new contact in my CRM, assign them to a new Facebook lead follow-up plan, and send me a text message alert. Imagine that. You're showing a house, your phone buzzes. It's not a notification that you got a lead. It's a notification that your system has already captured the lead, organized it, and queued up the first follow-up action. The lead is already in your pipeline before you've even had a chance to check your email. You can even take this a step further with simple chatbots in your Instagram and Facebook DMs. Someone messages you info on your new listing. Instead of you having to stop everything to reply, an automated response can kick in. Thanks for your interest in 123 Main Street. Are you currently working with an agent? And are you pre-approved for a mortgage? This simple 2-question qualifier does 2 things. It provides an instant response to the consumer, which they love, and it gathers critical information for you. By the time you personally step into the conversation, you already know if you're talking to a hot, ready-to-go buyer or someone who's just starting their journey. The system handles the logistics so you can focus on the relationship. But let me be crystal clear. Automation is not a replacement for personalization. It is the tool that creates the time for personalization. Because your content is scheduled, and your leads are being captured and sorted automatically, you now have the bandwidth to do what the machine can't. You can send that personalized video message. You can pick up the phone and have a real conversation. You can remember their kid's name. You can send a thoughtful follow-up about the local coffee shop you recommended. The system manages the process, you manage the people. This combination is unbeatable. It gives you the efficiency of a giant corporation with the personal touch of a small-town friend. Once this organic engine is humming, once the flywheel is spinning on its own, that is when you pour gasoline on the fire. That gasoline is paid advertising. But you're not just blindly boosting posts anymore. You're using data. You look at your analytics and see that a video you made explaining the top 3 mistakes first-time homebuyers make in your city has incredible engagement. It's a proven winner. So, you put a strategic ad budget behind that exact video. You don't target everyone in your city. You target people who fit the demographic of a first-time homebuyer. People who have shown interest in Zillow or mortgage calculators. Then, you take it to the next level, retargeting. You can create an audience of everyone who has watched 50% or more of your videos in the last 90 days. These people are your warm audience. They know you, they like you, they trust you. Now, you run a simple, direct ad just to them. It could be a video of you saying, "Hey, I've seen you've been watching my content. If you're thinking about making a move in the next 6 months, I've set aside a few spots for a no-obligation home buying strategy session. Click the link below to book a time." That is a hyper-targeted, high-conversion ad that costs a fraction of traditional marketing and works 1,000 times better. You're no longer chasing cold leads. You're simply inviting warm, familiar fans to take the next step. What we've just built is the framework that transforms you from a real estate agent who uses social media into a real estate media company that is funded by real estate commissions. This is the fundamental mindset shift. You are the CEO of your own media brand. Your product is information, trust, and expertise. The houses are just the byproduct. When you think like this, your entire approach changes. You stop asking, "How can I get a lead today?" And you start asking, "How can I build an asset that generates leads for the next decade?" We've covered it all. From understanding the psychological triggers that make people stop scrolling, to creating pillar content that establishes you as the undisputed authority. We've learned how to engage like a human, not a robot, and how to use direct outreach to build real relationships at scale. And finally, we've assembled the entire system, the machine that works for you 24/7, turning followers into clients while you focus on what you do best: serving people and closing deals. The blueprint is in your hands. The strategies are proven. Every tool and every tactic we've discussed is being used right now by top agents across America to build empires. The only variable left in the equation is you. Your consistency. Your willingness to put in the work up front to build the system that will grant you freedom later. Don't just watch this video and feel motivated for an hour. Go back to the beginning. Take notes. Pick one strategy and implement it this week. Then another next week. 1 year from now, you won't even recognize your business. You won't be chasing leads. They will be coming to you. You will be the agent everyone in your town knows, the one they trust, the one they can't wait to work with. The digital mayor of your market. Now go build your empire.